Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am starting a new YouTube journey. I have been doing the keto diet since January 21st of 2019. I took at least, I want to say, a year of doing some research on whether or not this was the right place for me to be and whether or not it was something that I should do. And I decided to start, but I didn't want to do the whole like January 1st New Year's resolution thing. So me and my husband both did it. And since then, I'm down 112 pounds. Crazy, I know, right? I thought about maybe doing like a YouTube thing where I would talk about my journey and talk about how keto has affected my life and how the recipes that I've looked up have either replaced and or done some other things. But I think my first video on this channel should be like a general raw YouTube video. I work in IT, so I am a work from home person. Well, at least my job is. I work from home. So I have a little bit more of an opportunity to eat and or cook meals on the whim versus someone who's, at a steady job, something that you're going into every day, and you're having to pre-package or meal prep those things. I personally don't meal prep a lot. When I started keto, I decided that what I was going to do was I'm just going to track the carbs. I'm going to do the bare minimum. I'm going to track the carbs, I'm going to track the sugars, and I'm going to make sure that that's the only thing I'm looking at. And so if you're just starting out on keto, I honestly recommend this. Like, I feel like if you went strict keto from point A, someone who is like me, who is very sugar addicted, very sugar adapted, I feel like it's going to be hard. It's going to be very, very difficult on you, and it's going to be something that's going to maybe discourage you. But for me personally, the thing that I did the first 2 weeks, maybe almost 3 weeks, was just going under 20 carbs. Was just saying, hey, I can't eat this because it's going to make me go over 20 carbs. So I did that, and then I also joined a lot of Facebook groups. There are a lot of Facebook groups out there that are genuinely positive, that genuinely have a lot of really good people in there that are trying to help you. They're trying to motivate you. They're trying to make you feel better about yourself and better about like the decision that you've made, right? So I joined one, and it was up for a while. There was like about 60,000 users in that particular Facebook group, and I really loved it. And unfortunately, for some reason, the owner of the Facebook group decided to cancel it. I'm not really sure why they did that, but even before that, they had kicked me out. I wasn't really sure why, but for some reason, that happened to multiple people in that group. That was not just me. That just happened to multiple people. I think the owner of the group got overwhelmed. That's something that happens with social media. That's something that happens with having a group that you're leading. And so I decided I was going to make my own. So there is a group on Facebook called Dirty Lazy Keto, and you're welcome to search it out and join. We're here for it. I am not a strict keto person. I do not adhere to Dr. Berg's version of keto, although he's a great person to follow, also somebody wonderful to like listen in on and understand on. Me personally, I needed to do this in baby steps. And here's the reasons why. I had an eating disorder a number of years ago, and I wanted to avert myself from going back to that eating disorder. And I'm not talking about binge eating. I was talking about something that was causing me to lose weight. When I did my year's worth of research on this, I was thinking, I need to make sure that I'm doing this and I'm eating this way and I'm happy this way, and that I'm not gonna, go back into old bad eating habits. So I'm happy about it. Like keto definitely keeps me full. I also have to remind myself, Jackie, you need to eat, because guess what? Keto makes you full. So I have to remind myself, you need to eat. You need to make sure you're getting all of your calories in for the day. I do stay under about 1,600 calories. But I am in a weight loss journey. I'm still about, I think it's 11 pounds over my goal weight. Once I get to my goal weight, I'm going to up it to 2K. My girl, Charlie Gold, who I've been watching and following for quite a while, she has inspired me to put this up. She is someone who, she got a little bit bigger than I did at my heaviest, but has also kind of like dove in and embraced the weight loss, embraced that I need to feel better about myself. And for me, I'm there too. Like I've always been really tall. I'm 5'10". Me younger, I would say I would say the worst, because I don't think this is worst. The heaviest I ever got was 195 when I was pre-military. And I want to say that was when I was around 20-ish. I'm 37 now. Actually, I should say I'm 36. I'm turning 37 in like 4 days. Same nor different. But basically 37. I've had one child. I am not the norm when it comes to like people who are on YouTube as far as body weight, body positivity, body whatever. But I can tell you that for me, I think that there's a huge group of people who are like me, who are in that mid-age, mid-weight, mid-journey. Also, maybe you were thin before, maybe you were heavy before, and maybe you're like me, where you're going, oh my God, where am I supposed to be? I can tell you that when I was younger, I have always had a very fit family. I've always had very fit brothers, fit father, fit mother, and I've always been a little bit taller, a little bit more heavy set. But I still worked really, really hard to kind of maintain a certain type of body style. Being in the military, obviously had to work on maintaining a certain type of body style. I think the differences between me and maybe Charlie and Every Damn Day Fitness and Michelle McDaniels and even Obese, well, I think I identify a little bit more with Obese to Beast, but me versus what they are as far as like their journey, I feel like I started out kind of thin and started out kind of fit, and then went into the military, was still fit, and then I had a sit-at-home desk job. So a lot of people who follow these guys, and I love all of them. I mean, I'm a very big fan of Michelle McDaniels. I'm a very big fan of Alan Roberts. I'm a very big fan of Charlie. I'm a very big fan of Obese to Beast. And the reason being is that they have such good content. And that they literally say the truth. And they say the truth from their perspective. And I would love it if people would listen to their truths. Obese to Beast, he grew up heavy. I didn't have that. I didn't have that issue. Michelle McDaniels grew up skinny and short. Didn't have that issue. I'm 5'10". I grew up, but I was also, fairly in a certain size. And Alan Roberts, I mean, he doesn't talk a lot about his, youth and how he's gotten to where he's at. But he's kind of like this dad that wants to tell you, shut up, listen to me, think about this. And I appreciate that. And I want that to be like something that's there. And finally, she's not the last person to join, but she was also the person who kind of did join in that little group last, was Charlie. And ironically, we live in the same city area. But here's this woman who's struggling, who is struggling to like lose weight, right? Well, not struggling, thriving. Because she's lost so much. But she's realistic. And Charlie is talking about, hey guys, you can't walk. You're having an issue with like normal everyday things. I am very, very proud of that woman. I am very, very happy that she has come out and has been a spokesperson on that side of everything. I know I am a very, very, very small person when it comes to the whole like YouTube or whatever, but I'm hoping to post this, and I'm hoping that the people that I'm referencing will be able to see it, because little things, little ideas, little winnings should be praised. And I, in January, was 294 pounds. And I'm 182. And I worked my bottom off, because I'm going to keep it, PG. I worked my bottom off. I worked out with a trainer. I worked out just making regular meals. And it wasn't just me. My husband, who ironically is 6'3", and I started at the same weight, 294 pounds. I'm 182. My husband, I think he weighed in this morning at 186. This is the smallest he's ever been. And that's including him at basic training, the end of basic training. So I do want to say, don't focus on the numbers, guys, because sometimes the numbers are a little bit different than your body and your age. I feel like I'm about as small as I was at 165, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago when I came out of basic. But I was also very muscular. So, I really hope that you guys get a chance to take some time and reflect personally and internally. And I hope that my journey and my weight loss is not a deterrent for some of you. I do know that there are some people in my own personal Facebook keto group that are a little bit older and that have had a little bit of harder time to lose those pounds. I want you, specifically you, to remember that it's not the same. Nobody's journey is the same. Nobody has this like blanketed A, B, C, and D is going to work for me. And I also, because I'm going to post this in my my keto group, I do want you to know, if you are in my keto group, if you are part of the Dirty Lazy Keto group, I love you guys. I want you guys to know that all the admins are available for chat. All the admins can tell you their own personal life experiences. They can help you on your road if you're starting out, or if you're 6 months in and you're still struggling. We're all here and we're all available, and because we're kind of still a little bit small, there's about 4 or 5 admins, so just feel free to message us, feel free to ask us questions, feel free to come out there and say, hey, I'm struggling with A, B, C, and D. I want you guys to know that I'm available, and also I want you guys to know that my weight loss journey is not as typical. I have always gained and lost weight like I would say a male does. I tend to lose weight really fast. I tend to gain weight really fast. And I want you guys to know that looking at my time frame, that's not the norm. My time frame is not normal. So I would say take a look at Julia. Hers is very atypical for someone who is gained and lost weight on a diet journey. I love you, girl, by the way. She's definitely there. She's definitely pushing out and seeing how amazing someone who has done it a little bit slower. So definitely follow her. Julia does keto. And I think I'm gonna wrap up the video. I'm not so used to YouTube, so I'm gonna try to make this not so awkward, but thank you for joining my channel. If you are on it and it's a first time join, please subscribe, please like the video, and share with your friends. I'm really hoping to get some of the other admins on in the next video, and much love.